Good morning. This is Fifth Plains. Hello, brothers and sisters on the draconic path. And today's draconic wisdom that I'm going to share is about healing work. Some ideas. Okay, so this is a technique that I developed on my own walk on the draconic path. I've learned how to use my own energy to connect to infection. Like if you have a small infection or bug bite on your arm, to connect your energy to the infection and instantly pull it out. This is something that it took practice, but it works. And if you do it correctly, it's not going to really harm you. You just have to make sure that you keep the infection from going inside you. So how this works is, say you have a bug bite on the arm or something. What you do is you connect your energy and to the infection within the small bug bite or bump that you have, and you use your instincts. So you you really have to focus on, and a good intention when you're scanning someone is to connect to infection, or when you're doing healing yourself, you connect to the infection itself with your own energy. So you imagine, for instance, a piece of straw. If you have an infection, you reach your energy from your hand, like from my fingertips, like the straw is, out and to wherever area is infected. And then you connect to it and anchor your energy to that, and then you visualize pulling out the infection. And this will take some practice, but over time you'll eventually get it. And how you know it worked is you will feel the infection be instantly gone in the infected area. And you can use this, you be inventive about it. Like you can use this technique to heal trees. Like, for instance, if you find a tree that has a infection in it or a growth on it, you can connect to the growth and visualize pulling it out of the tree's energy field. But this takes practice, so you know. But it is a very useful technique, one that I've learned on the draconic path, because you can learn a lot from your own dragons around you. So this is something that my dragons taught me. But everyone's path is unique, so it's an idea that you can see if your dragons will teach you how to do. But it's a very useful technique. Okay. Let's see. Other useful healing techniques I've learned on the draconic path is your dragon breath. Your spirit dragon breath can be used as a cleanser as well. Like if you have any, because when you have an infection, it actually shows up in your aura field. So if you're able to sense auras, you can connect to you can blow your own dragon's breath from within, spirit dragon's breath, in the infected area in the aura field. And another good technique for cleansing and healing on the draconic path is quick breaths, like Quick breaths like that work to kindle your own dragon fire within. Or another useful technique is one that Tim Hoya shared, which is using a flame and connecting with it and visualizing and meditate and visualize the flame as your own dragon's fire. That can also, your own dragon's fire within, Fafnir's fire within, because everyone who has a dragon spirit has that within them. And use the breathing technique to help amplify and grow the fire, or stoke the inner fire within is another term for it. And as you breathe in, you're connecting to source energy, or Fafnir's fire energy of the eternal flame. And then when you breathe out, you visualize removing, grounding any energies that aren't the dragon's fire. And you just keep, every time you breathe in and out, breathe in and out, breathe in and out, you visualize the fire growing stronger and stronger, like if you had a campfire and you kept blowing on it. Same visual. And you can also even use a campfire too for that, to grow your own inner dragon's fire. Let's see here. Other useful healing and empowering techniques I've learned on the draconic path is also sonic healing works too, as another technique that I've learned. It uses kind of like Om, except you use like this. It would sound like E, and you match whatever tone you're trying to use. But other than that, other useful techniques is for healing work is that I've learned on the draconic path is the elements themselves. You can use water for healing emotions. You can use fire for purifying or cleansing, or to ignite passion, like dragon's fire. But the element fire itself is very useful for that. You can use earth or nature to ground stagnant energies, and then you can use air. Well, I already went over air with the dragon's breath. So let's see. Other useful techniques I've learned are like honey is very good in healing, because it has to be natural, pure honey. It can't be like the false honey, and that has a lot of, it can't be the imitation honey, because natural honey has a lot of antibiotics in it, just naturally in it, that you can use on wound care and things of that nature. Other healing techniques is you can, if you're able to visualize your cells down to a molecular level, healing and repairing, you can do that as well. and just focus on that and have your dragon soul within like help you with that, as well as the dragons around you to help you with that. And any other healing techniques I've learned. You can also use the sun itself as and connect to the sun's rays and use that for healing. Let's see. And when you're working with herbal medicines and things of that nature, call upon the spirit of the herb itself to help. Like the spirit of the white sage for cleansing and protection and healing. You can do that with any type of herb and plant. And when you call upon the herb and plant spirit and let its own spirit amplify its healing qualities, is also a very useful technique. And anything else? Healing vortexes are also very useful. And those you will find on ley lines. So you can just use 2 thick copper wire bent in a right angle, with one side being longer than the other, to locate ley lines, to access those. And how you connect to a ley line is you just visualize your energy reaching out to the ley line and connecting with it. And then once you feel like you are connected with the ley line, you can ask it to help heal you. Or you can just utilize that to heal you as well. And just being outside in nature itself is full of healing energy. Also is very useful. And just want to share that dragon wisdom. Have a wonderful day. And dragon blessings. Thank you.